Good evening. I'm Shanquella Robinson's mother, Salamandra Robinson. And I would like each and every one of you, if you can, anything you can do, step in and help us with justice. We need justice for Shanquella Robinson. This has been 2 years, and there's no reason that no one has not been arrested yet. And I need justice for my child. Thank you.
Child, can you believe that it's been 2 years and nobody has been brought to justice for Shanquella Robinson's death? Maybe it's about time for Quella to start doing the haunting herself. Y'all now, I don't know about you, but if you ask me, given the evidence we all saw, somebody should have been arrested. And by the way, old girl who jumped on her changed her name to Amon Green, thinking that people would believe she's missing girl. We know it's you, Will. Quelle's family has also filed a lawsuit against the Cabo Six, hoping that they will get answers and justice. But here's where it gets more interesting. Shannel's mom also named the feds in the lawsuit and specifically said that she knows that they lied and messed with the autopsy.
It's not going to bring back Shanquella Robinson, but it's that I know that the FBI should have been done something at this time, after 2 years ago. I know a lot of stuff that was in the phones of Shanquella Robinson that I gave to the FBI, and the FBI looked over it like it was nothing. And and just like you just pushed my daughter up under the rug when you should have been arrested these people. You had a video where she was being, but you want to mess with the autopsy and say that she did not have a broken back or spine when the FBI are deliberately lying, because attorney had already, not my attorney, but attorney had already told me don't let the FBI mess with that autopsy, that they were going to switch it around. And that's exactly what they did. And I'm fed up with this stuff. I need justice for my child.
Y'all, there's something really fishy going on with this case, and we are going to get to the bottom of it. And I cannot stress this enough, God. We really need to amplify this case as much as possible, because something is not right, and if people just keep quiet about it, the case will be pushed completely under the rug. And I know she's gone, but people are saying that Shanquella should probably start haunting all these people if she hasn't already, because there is no way this girl is resting in peace. Okay, like I said, the family of Shanquella recently filed a wrongful death lawsuit against her travel companions, who are referred to in the suit as the Cabo Six, alleging battery, negligence, conspiracy, and emotional stress. The family's attorney also said that the lawsuit is not just about seeking justice for Shanquella Robinson. It's about holding accountable those who are entrusted with the duty to investigate, act, and protect the interests of U.S. citizens abroad. She also said that the heartbreaking details of Shannel's death and the subsequent mishandling by federal authorities only add to the family's grief, and they deserve both full transparency and justice. The lawsuit claims that Salamandra Robinson suffered damages in excess of $225,000 as a result of wrongful death, and accuses the FBI of withholding records related to the investigation that the family sought to obtain through FOIA requests. And it also accuses the State Department and the FBI of negligence. Yes, the lawsuit names the U.S. State Department and the Federal Bureau of Investigation after federal prosecutors announced last year that they won't be filing charges in this case because of lack of evidence last year. The attorneys wrote in a statement that in every case considered for federal prosecution, the government must prove beyond reasonable doubt that federal crime was committed. And they said in the statement, based on the results of the autopsy, and after a careful deliberation and review of the investigative materials by both U.S. attorneys' offices, federal prosecutors informed Ms. Robinson's family today that the available evidence does not support a federal prosecution. Honey, people are still having a hard time understanding how the feds would say they could not pursue the case because of the lack of evidence. Because if we're talking about the same case, the evidence is insane. I mean, we are all aware that Shanquella was found dead in the resort city of San Jose del Cabo on the southern tip of Mexico's Baja California Peninsula on October 29, 2022, where she and 6 acquaintances traveled for a vacation. Then, shortly after, a viral video emerged on social media that appeared to show a woman later identified as one of the Cabo Six whooping Shanquella while she was naked in a room. While 2 spectators recorded the incident, there was also another video that made rounds, which was actually one of the last things Quella posted on her Instagram stories. In the video, she was looking for her friends in the hotel, and she just happened to find them in a room together, which made people wonder what exactly they were planning. In Chanel's absence anyway, her friends then dressed Quella in pink biker shorts and a t-shirt and placed her in front of the living room bathroom and tried to make it look like Shanquella fell when she was getting out of the bathroom. Now, according to the police report, when a medical professional arrived at the address in Puerto Los Cabos, Q's friends told the medical professional that she drank a lot of alcohol. Apparently, the doctor recommended that they transfer Shanquella to a hospital, but the friends insisted that she be treated on site. Then, at 4:20 p.m., Shanquella had a seizure, and that's when one of her friends went or called 911. During that time, her condition worsened, and at 4:49 p.m., the general practitioner said they stopped feeling her pulse and started CPR until paramedics arrived. But it was too late. There were actually a bunch of discrepancies with the death, because Chanel's death certificate said she passed away 15 minutes after her injury, but police reports stated that she was with the doctor, who tried to improve her condition for almost 3 hours. The certificate also stated 3 o'clock as the time of her passing, but the police report said that she passed at 5:57 p.m. The certificate resulting from the autopsy also listed the official cause of death as severe spinal cord injury and atlantoaxial sublation, and not cardiac arrest, as was stated in the police report. In addition, Q's mother said in an interview that one of the friends said they found Shanquella unconscious on the floor, another one claimed they found her in bed, while another one simultaneously told her father that they found her in a chair. She also said that the friends first called her to explain the situation, and moments later they called again to say that they had requested an ambulance. A few minutes later they called again to say that Shanquella had passed, meaning the sequence of events took a couple of minutes and not 3 hours, as was recorded on the police report. She also said that after her daughter's death, she got a frantic telephone call from her acquaintances on the trip, claiming that she had died from alcohol poisoning. But the Mexican Secretariat of Health's autopsy report and death certificate for Shanquella Robinson lists her cause of death as severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation, with no mention of alcohol. Basically, the friends committed a number of crimes here. The first one is that obviously the friends tampered with evidence because Pa is being attended to in the living room, yet she actually passed away while she was in the bedroom. Then, based on reports other than the video of Quella and Dean, there was also a second unseen part that happened where Winter Donovan allegedly grabbed her and body slammed her, and she never got back up. So there's absolutely no way Quella had the time or even the strength to dress herself up or move to another area. They clearly moved her from the bedroom to the living room. Also note that moving the body from one place to another was most likely done by more than one person, which means that everyone who participated was complicit. So again, people don't understand when the feds say that they didn't find evidence, even after Chanel's mother gave them more receipts, which never made it to the public. And do you know what the feds said when the family requested to know their findings? The feds told the family that they can get back to them in 5 years. I am not kidding, y'all. This is exactly what the lawyer said.
In our lawsuit, we allege we have presented the FBI with a public records request in order to be able to assess what was done on the case. And their response was, we can get back to you in 5 years, which obviously would be an even more significant delay, even more significant erosion of evidence in the case, memories of witnesses, etc. So it's an unacceptable response.
Guys, this is why the family moved to file a lawsuit, cuz it seems like nobody is willing to help them get justice, which is just crazy. Meanwhile, Mexican authorities investigated the case as femicide, and a warrant was issued for the crime of femicide, adding that Mexico was carrying out all the pertinent procedures, such as the Interpol alert and the request for extradition to the United States of America for their part. They said, "We made the necessary procedures before the United States. It is the authority there that must proceed with the apprehension of the probable perpetrator or perpetrators and put them at the disposal of the Mexican authorities. They said that until there is a final sentence, the investigation cannot be closed. But if you ask Q's mom, she will tell you that she doesn't think they took this case as seriously as they should have.